Ty wakes him up, and through the door come a bunch of big guys. And I'm a big guy, and for them to mow me down takes a lot of power. The Gaudet family, they all give and give and give to the community. This week is about giving the Gaudet family a solid foundation so they can continue spreading the love and the charity.
Hi, ABC! We're the Gaudet family! From Mobile, Alabama!
I'm Steve, and I'm the dad.
I'm Lydia, and I'm the mom.
I'm Joseph, I'm the oldest.
I'm Chris, and I'm the next oldest.
I'm Thomas, I'm 17.
I'm Patrick, I'm 15.
I'm Michael, and I'm 13.
And this is Peter, he's 9. Welcome to our home!
Lydia and Steve have been married for over 27 years, and they've taught their 6 sons that your neighbors are part of your family. So when they need help, well, you stand up and you help.
Family is the community, family is the nation, family is everyone. And you have to give up yourself in order to have family.
The entire family donates their time and works to help others. When their youngest son, Peter, was born with Down syndrome, the family didn't stop giving. Instead, they took their community involvement to a whole new level.
Our life totally changed when Peter came into the picture.
Peter had medical conditions and medical problems that we had to deal with. Lydia and I had to adapt to Peter. It's a lot of work, but it's helped our family become more service-minded. It's helped our family become more community-minded.
Lydia works for a nonprofit organization where she coordinates volunteers. She also teaches parenting classes and adult literacy programs. Steve and the boys work with several charities and nonprofit organizations, including Camp Smile, which is a wonderful camp that works with special needs children and adults.
My family started doing volunteer work at places like United Cerebral Palsy, Goodwill Easter Seals, Camp Smile, doing fundraisers, whatever we could to try and help people like Peter. My parents have taught us that whatever anyone asks of you, you should just go and help them.
The Gaudets really have put others first, but they have been struggling financially for the last few years. Joseph and Chris had to drop out of college to work full-time to help support the family. And the house they live in is an absolute wreck. The roof leaks, the floors are caving in, and there's only one bathroom in the house, and it's a disaster. The house received even more damage in 2005 when Hurricane Katrina came blowing in.
Every time we get something repaired, we have something like a hurricane or something, we start back at square one again. The house is falling down around us. No matter how much I put into it or try to keep it up, I just can't. My kids deserve better.
So far, this house has survived a family of 6 boys and the wrath of several hurricanes, but it's not going to survive for much longer.
It's really hard to live in constant fear that one more thing is going to go wrong and your house will be worthless, useless, and you can't live in it anymore. I hope you can come and help us, ABC. We really need the help.
Wow. We can make a difference, man. We can get in the house that Mom and Dad truly deserve. So what do you say? Can we make this happen?
I believe it, brother.
Right there, people, let's do it. Are you with me?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then let's do it! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, Gaudet family! Lydia, Steve, Joseph, Chris, Thomas, Patrick, Michael, Rita.
Ty wakes him up, and through the door come a bunch of big guys. And I'm a big guy, and for them to mow me down takes a lot of power. The Gaudet family, they all give and give and give to the community. This week is about giving the Gaudet family a solid foundation so they can continue spreading the love and the charity.
All right, people, we finished the house!
stepped out into that crowd, and that was amazing. Oh, I was not expecting half that many people. The anticipation was electric. This is the beginning of an entirely new chapter in my family's life.
This week, this community has given everything they've got to give you guys something that can really last a while. Are you guys ready to see what's behind this bus? Yeah! You guys know what to say. Say it with me. Bus driver! Move that bus!
I didn't realize how much of a burden the old house had been until I saw the new house. My old house was to the point where it was collapsing. It needed more help than we could give it. Seeing the new house and not having to worry about any of that just opened up a whole wealth of possibilities. It's just a blessing.
Take your family and your boys and go check out your new house. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
Wow!
Holy moly.
What?
Look at this place.
Oh my God!
And even this.
Look at that kitchen.
Look, Joseph, you get to do the top shelves.
Oh, this is mine.
There's so much room. That is something we did not have in the previous house. It was kind of like seeing a dead bush and then going and seeing a tree that's in full bloom. It was a small, dilapidated house followed by a beautiful house that was just big and full, just amazing.
Here's the thing, I know things have been pretty rough, but hopefully we're gonna try to make things a little better.
Yeah.
I have a surprise for you. I think you're gonna like this.
What do you think of all this mess?
It's great. What a grown house.
When Michael came off the bus, it was just like a weight was just lifted off of me that I've been carrying around.
Hi, ABC. We're the Lucas family from Rice, Virginia. I'm Jean. I'm the mom. Their dad, Michael, is serving overseas.
I'm Michael. I'm 11.
And this is Joe. Welcome to our home.
Michael Lucas has always been passionate about history, especially the history of his home state of Virginia. He spent a lot of time helping to preserve Virginia's landmarks and historic battlefields. Michael loved history so much that he and his wife, Jean, even saved for years so they could buy land that had been part of a historic Civil War battle. This is the land where Michael would build a home for his family.
I'm sitting here at the house my husband started building for my family. It was going to be our dream house, and then we found out he was going to be deployed to Iraq.
When Michael went to war, he left behind his family and their dreams. Their dream home now sits unfinished and is slowly being destroyed by the elements.
When we bought this land, it was so beautiful and we had so many hopes for it. And now he's halfway across the world, and it just makes me sick to come here and see this.
My father not being here to help me finish this, it makes me really sad. My one wish is that Papa will come home safe.
Jean and the boys had no choice but to stay in the old small rental house that they've been living in. Guys, the rental house is in really bad shape. There are leaks and holes throughout the house and only one working heater.
This isn't a good place for us to be. I've just wanted to run away from this 100 times this week because I didn't want everybody to see how bad my house is.
If that isn't bad enough, this family has some other challenges. Their youngest son, Joe, is autistic, and he requires a lot of care and attention.
My name is Joe.
Michael worries nonstop about his family and their living situation. And back in Virginia, Jean and the boys are scared that Michael's worrying too much about his family and not focusing on staying alive.
I'll be sitting in the living room and I hear a car and I go, oh, he's home. And then it hits me. no, he's not home and he's not coming home for a really long time. And I don't want to have to see him come home and just have to go over to that land and look at that. It's hard enough for me to go over and see it. I don't like to think about anything happening to him, but I think having all of this stuff in his mind is not helping him stay safe. Please come help our family so that my husband doesn't have to come home and see all of his work that he did on our house crumbling and falling apart.
Wow. So, I mean, here's the thing. We've got to finish this guy's dream, get his family in a decent house. Now, when I was seeing this tape, I realized one thing missing here is Dad. So I made some phone calls, pulled some strings. He's on his way here right now.
No way. That's awesome.
So what do you think? Can we make this happen? Oh! We're bringing their people to make it happen. Are you with me?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it!
Oh, left and right of the LZ, call Joe clear. Bars that clear, safe clear. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Means on ground.
Design team, thank you to me, thank you to Lucas. This is Dad. Welcome.
Thank you. It was awesome. I mean, you can tell he was a little overwhelmed. I mean, it's got to be quite a culture shock. You know, coming from thousands of miles away in Iraq and flying in to your hometown, and you know you're about to go wake up your wife and kids.
I feel like I just got born or something.
When's the last time you guys saw each other?
It's been about 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah.
Is it weird watching a sunrise through these Virginia trees?
Actually, it's refreshing. It's very refreshing.
I bet.
Because over there, it's basically barren. This is the longest I've been away from my family. It's good to be able to come back and hold them for a little while longer, you know.
I'm very proud to be with the United States Armed Services, but the opportunity presented itself for me to be able to be with my family, and I'm grateful that I was able to come home. I just can't wait to be home.
So, Michael, stay on the bus, all right? You're the surprise. Everybody, let's go wake up the family.
All right.
Come on, everybody, come on. You guys ready?
Good morning, Lucas family. Gene, Michael, Joe, come on out here. Hi there. Hi there, Mom.
To see them come out running and happy and excited, and I had butterflies, you know, waiting to anxiousness to see my family, and I wasn't even worried about the house or anything like that. I just wanted to hold them, and that was all that mattered.
Here's the thing, I know things have been pretty rough, but hopefully we're gonna try and make things a little better.
Yeah.
I have a surprise for you. I think you're gonna like this.
What do you think of all this, man?
It's great. What is our own house?
When Michael came off the bus, it was just like a weight was just lifted off of me that I've been carrying around. Just almost like I hadn't breathed in months when I saw him again.
We were in absolute awe of that moment. There's so many people that had gathered around us to help us. It was just the proudest moment of my life.
You came here, wanted to build a dream house for your family. Well, that got interrupted. You ended up being deployed over in Iraq, and that dream got put on hold. And I tell you what, behind this bus is that very thing. Are you guys ready to see what's behind this bus?
Yes. You know what?
leave and couldn't finish our dream home. You know, it was such a disappointment for all of us. It was our family dream, and it was just like we had to let it go. Seeing, you know, our brand new house, it makes me feel relieved to know that he doesn't have to feel like he has this weight hanging over him of, I've got to go home and finish this.
Michael, take your family, walk through that front door. It's your brand new house. Go check it out.
Look at this. This is perfect. That's our mantle. Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I just wanted to close my eyes and then open them and look at it, and I couldn't believe that it was there. And considering what we had started to build, it has been amazing to see that dream brought to life. It's everything that I could have ever imagined it to be.
We each, I think, sort of came to the realization that, okay, this is what we've been handed, now let's get to work. I'm going to give him his full life and all of the opportunities that I would give an able-bodied son.
We just put him out in front of people and pushed him to be outgoing and didn't dwell on any of the handicaps. I think Patrick didn't realize he was blind until he was in preschool. He could focus on the positive of himself and get on with life.
Hi, ABC! We're the Hughes family from Louisville, Kentucky!
Hi, I'm Patricia and I'm the mom.
I'm Patrick John and I'm the dad.
I'm Patrick Henry and I'm 19 years old.
I'm Patrick's younger brother Jesse, I'm 16.
And I'm Cameron, the 12-year-old.
Welcome to Louisville!
After Patrick John and Patricia got married, they knew they wanted to start a family right away. Within a year, they were expecting their first child. It had been a normal pregnancy with no complications.
So we're about to experience the birth of my first son. You know, I'm as excited as any 26-year-old man would be. Looked like a normal delivery to me, looked like a normal baby, you know. And I remember hearing one of the doctors use the term multiple anomalies. Something just didn't feel right about the whole thing.
Patrick Henry was born with some major disabilities. He was born without eyes and without the ability to straighten his arms and legs.
It was hard. I kind of went off on my own, basically cried all night long, thinking of all the things that he wouldn't be able to do.
It was almost like a funeral. Millions of dreams we had for our son died. There were some nights of crying ourselves to sleep and asking, you know, God, you know, why us? Why did you do this to us? We each, I think, sort of came to the realization that, okay, this is what we've been handed, now let's get to work. I'm going to give him his full life and all of the opportunities that I would give an able-bodied son.
We just put him out in front of people and pushed him to be outgoing and didn't dwell on any of the handicaps. I think Patrick didn't realize he was blind until he was in preschool. He could focus on the positive of himself and get on with life.
His dad, Patrick John, took a job working nights so he could care for Patrick Henry during the day.
He went through a handful of surgeries. I don't remember if it was 4 or 5 or 6. We did a permanent implant. He now has glass eyes, so people that look at him looks like he has eyes.
Patrick John figured that since he'd never be able to play ball with his son, they could at least play music together. So at 9 months, Patrick Henry started playing the piano, and by the time he was 2, he was taking requests.
Can you play You Are My Sunshine?
His arms he can't straighten out 180 degrees, which makes his piano playing all the more incredible because he doesn't have a full range of motion in his arms. With all of Patrick's problems and disabilities, I didn't know what sort of bond we would have, but here it was forming right in front of me.
Patrick Henry's world quickly evolved around music. He plays the piano, the trumpet, and he writes his own music.
I started doing some piano performances around the community, and everyone seemed to enjoy it. Of course, I always just thought it was a natural thing. I can play piano. I'm sure everyone can play some sort of music.
The only thing working against this family right now is their house. As Patrick Henry gets older and more independent, it's really difficult for him to move around his house. His family does their best to assist him, but their house just doesn't work for their son.
This room is kind of an obstacle course. There's a lot of things I might bump into, and once I get to the couches, I get out of my wheelchair and push the wheelchair after me while I crawl up the ramp.
We've made the house comfortable for the family, but obviously for Patrick, it almost makes him a prisoner in this house rather than a resident.
If the house was accessible for him, that he could, cook, use the bathroom and move from room to room and feel safe and not have to depend on someone to be there with him, it would just be tremendous for him.
I mean, this kid is truly incredible, man, and he has not let anything stop him. But Patrick needs a house that actually works for him, that's not such a struggle, and we can change that. Yep. So what do you say? We make this happen? Oh, yeah. Bring it in, people. Let's make it happen. Are you with me?
Okay.
Well, then let's do it!
Good morning, Hughes family! Patrick, John, Patricia, Patrick Henry, Jesse, and Cameron. Come on! Oh my goodness! Hey! What's happening? How are you? Hi! Oh my goodness! You need some help?
We got it! Oh my God! Stop Pennington!
Right. Hey!
It's time.
How you doing? Hey, it's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm glad to be here. I want you to meet everybody. Michael.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Doing great. How about you?
I think people see people with disabilities and they judge them, and that's cruel. Look at Patrick Henry. He's amazing. He plays in the band. He plays instruments, and you see what life has dealt him and how he's given it back. It's pretty impressive.
Get out of that limo, and it's like, wow, this is all for our family. Just incredible. You try to put it into words, they can't do it justice, but it's a magical moment, a magical moment.
All right! Woo! So I'll tell you what, man, this has been an incredible week. Did you guys get some rest last night? Yes! So I'll tell you what, this is going to be such a good day. As you can tell, everyone in this community loves you guys. The Hughes story, they have been here all week. They have been helping out. And I tell you, man, I cannot wait to show you what's behind this bus.
We're ready.
You guys know what to say. Say it with me, bus driver. Move that bus!
Oh man, this is beautiful. And it's all on one floor.
Our old house was not accessible for Patrick. It was a prison for him. And our new house, just seeing it on the outside, I knew it was going to be something that was going to give him freedom. It was so beautiful. It was more beautiful than anything you could ever imagine. And it's ours.
Guys, walk through that door and into your brand new house.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, this is huge.
This is beautiful.
Look at this place.
Wow.
Somebody pinch me. Wow. What do you think, buddy? You excited?
I cannot believe
Rick,
this.
When I first walked through the front door of that home, of our home, it just took my breath away. Our old house was not wheelchair accessible. It was one disaster after another as far as just Patrick getting around in it. This new, beautiful home, the size of the house and the space for Patrick to move around in his wheelchair in, it's absolutely breathtaking, just tremendous.
Wow.
Somebody pinch me. Wow.
Oh, wow.
This
It's
is
not
awesome.
enough.
Did you believe this?
There's a fireplace down here.
Oh my goodness. I visualize almost like an extraordinary mansion when I think of my new house with everything within reach, and I could not believe it. I was just ecstatic. There were so many nice textile designs for me to feel, and that would also really help me know where exactly I'm going. It is a dream come true for me and possibly for everybody.